So today I'm going to take you through a relatively short exercise. It's something that I kind of made up on the fly with clients, but that I get a lot of really positive feedback for. So if you are aware of something called progressive muscle relaxation, that's like, I don't know, starting with your feet and tightening and releasing different muscles. It's similar to that, only for whatever reason I find progressive muscle relaxation really annoying. So I took out tightening and releasing, and we're just doing an awareness of your body and helping learning how to connect with your body is a beautiful thing to do. So much of the time we spend trying to numb out and trying not to feel. And so if we don't feel, we can't tolerate our emotions. If we can't tolerate or experience our emotions, then it's really hard to move through them and past them. So one of the key things as a student of Zen that I found for myself and for my clients is that if I experience a reaction, good or bad, but if I experience it, if something happens and I get angry, say, if I can sit with that, if I can feel it in my body and just allow it to be without fighting it, then it resolves and it moves through and past me really fast. But if I can't connect with my body, if I can't allow it to happen, then I can't let it move through me and pass. And then I get kind of caught up in whatever the ick is. Um, so this I call it progressive muscle awareness is great to help ground you. It is great to help you start feeling connected with your body, which again is so important for just life, right? So if you don't want to be numbed out, if you want to live a full life, then being in your body is a big part of it. This helps put you in your body. It is also really relaxing. It's a great thing to use for if you're struggling with anxiety, trauma, depression, all the things that numb you out, addiction, right? We know addiction is like the ultimate numbing out, all these things. This is kind of one of the antidotes for it. It's a favorite of mine to do with my clients that are college students during finals week when they're stressed out because it just chills them out and helps us move forward. Okay, so I think that's enough said about it. Now it's time to do it. So to start with, get comfortable, right? I would not like I'm in my big chair that I feel like I live my entire life in right now. This isn't what I'd be doing. I'd be like I'd have the footrest up, or I have clients that lay down on my couch and just flip and chill. Glasses, and maybe I'll just take my glasses off. Glasses would come off. Um, Shoes, socks, whatever. Those are if you want to be comfortable. If it's more comfortable, take those off. Whatever works. And I'm gonna put my glasses back on. We're gonna start with, I want you to get comfortable, hands on your lower abdomen. Now, we know there is research, we know factually that breathing from your tummy helps relax you. So, this deep, restful breathing helps soothe, relax, calm. So, go ahead and put your hands on your belly. And I want you just really to feel your breath. And I want you to notice your stomach rising up when you breathe in and let it drop when you breathe out. And if you think about if you've ever seen like a baby, an infant breathe, especially when they're sleeping or at rest, then you see the belly rising in when they breathe in and out when they exhale. It's the exact opposite of anxiety breathing, fight or flight breathing. It's from the chest, it's short, rapid, shallow. So that's what happens when we're in distress physically. This is what we do when we're relaxed and calm, sleeping, all those beautiful things. So just take a couple moments and just really notice and follow that in breath and be aware of it. And you can imagine that you're bringing in calm and relaxation. And with the out breath, you can feel yourself expelling stress, anxiety, ick. And so just go ahead and breathe in calmness and relaxation. And breathe out stress and tension. And see if you can notice. See if with every out breath, you notice if your body does anything. I tend to notice my shoulders dropping and relaxing, my eyes getting a little heavier, my body kind of loosening with every out breath. So breathe in calmness, peace, serenity. And with the out breath, go ahead and release tension, stress, anxiety. Good. Now, go ahead and place your awareness at the very top of your head. Just see if there's anything to notice. I know it's a weird place to start, and unless you're wearing a high ponytail, you might not actually feel anything. You don't have to touch, so keep your hands on your belly, but just place your attention on the very top of your head and just bring a gentle curiosity and see if there's anything to notice. If your hair's pulled back, you might feel the tension of that, or maybe not. If you're bald or you don't have a lot of hair, maybe you can feel the coolness of the air on your head, or maybe not. I rarely notice anything at the top of my head, but it's just a nice place to start. And now you can shift your awareness down to your forehead, your temples. And again, there's nothing to be done. There's just a curiosity and awareness. What do you feel? Do you feel a tension? Is there tightness? Is there nothing really there? What can you notice with your forehead and your temples? And then bring your attention to your eyes, behind your eyes. Your eyes are closed. Are your eyeballs moving around in your head? Can you feel your eyelids? Can you notice the light behind your eyelids? My allergies are up a little bit, so I notice a little itchiness and just a little bit of tearing from allergies. Nothing too bad. Just it's just there. It's something to be useful to notice. And then down to your nose and your cheeks and maybe your sinuses behind your nose and maybe the jaw right here. And again, just notice and see what there is. Just be curious. And again, my allergies are up, so I notice I have the sniffles a little bit. I can feel the vibration of my voice in my jaw because of my earphones. That is an odd sensation that's probably always there that I've never noticed before. If you have a tightness in your jaw, you can be aware of that. If you want, you could open your jaw and stretch it out and then relax it. If you don't want to, don't do it. Like, whatevs. Just be aware of all these parts of your face. And now you can move down to your mouth and your lower jaw and your chin, and maybe inside your mouth. See if there's a taste in your mouth, if maybe you just got done eating or smoking or drinking. Can you be aware of your tongue resting in your mouth? Maybe just a little bit of saliva that is normal for us in day to day. Just be curious. Just notice. Beautiful. And now we want to return back to our breath. So hopefully your hands are still on your belly and just flow with the in breath and your stomach rising as you breathe in peace and relaxation, safety, security. And notice the tension slowly trickle out of your body as you release the exhale and you release the tension and the stress and all the icky. And just take a few moments and breathe in positive, breathe out negative. Beautiful. Now bring your attention to your throat. Just be curious. What's there? Maybe there's nothing, and that's fine too. Just kind of check it out. Say, hello, throat. How are you? And then down to your shoulders. And again, a lot of us carry a lot of tension in your shoulders. So if you feel that, that's fine. You can just notice it. You can do shoulder shrugs if you'd like, but you don't have to. If you want, you can just invite the tension to leave. Because really, even tension in our bodies is not a bad thing. It's just our bodies saying, hey, look at me, there's something going on. It's just helping us know what's happening. And so we don't have to be defensive towards the sensations in our body. We get to just see them and be like, oh, thanks, body. I appreciate you letting me know. And then bring your awareness to your upper arms. See what there is to notice. If you're wearing a shirt with sleeves, can you feel your sleeves on your arms? Can you feel the breeze if there's a breeze? Just notice what there is to notice. No right, no wrong, no good, no bad. Just your upper arms. And then you're going to bring your attention to your lower arms and just be curious about them. Are they resting on a chair or a couch? Can you feel that material supporting you and holding you up? My lower arms are resting on my legs, so I can notice my legs and my arms resting against each other. I can feel my watch on my wrist. It's so curious because that watch is always on my wrist. And yet 90% of the time, I'm not even aware of it. So this is my opportunity just to check in and connect with it. And now, bring your focus to your hands. Your beautiful, lovely hands and fingers that do so much and serve you in so many ways throughout the day. And just notice them. Notice what they're resting on. Notice what they're touching. Notice if they're hot, cold, tingling, numb, whatever it is. There's no right or wrong. Just be curious about your hands. And if your hands are still resting on your tummy, that's beautiful. Because now we want to just return back to that breath. Feel the nice, slow, calm in breath. And notice your stomach rising with it. And bringing in peacefulness and relaxation. And then the out breath and the releasing of tension and stress. And see if you can feel it just leaking out of your body. And your body relaxing just that little bit more. Beautiful. Now let's bring our focus to our upper backs. That is always where I hold all my tension, or a lot of it. So notice what you're leaning against. I can feel the pillow behind my back. I can feel my back straight and strong. I can be aware of the tension between my shoulder blades and just see it. You don't have to do anything about it. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Or you can tend to it later. And then move your focus to your lower back. And again, just be aware. You can incorporate your buttocks into that. I can very much feel the chair underneath me, holding me up, supporting me, grounding me. I can feel my lower back against the pillow behind me. Just see what there is to see. Just notice what there is to notice. Just be curious and be present with yourself. Now we're going to come to our chest and the upper half of our torso. See what you can notice. Can you feel your heart beating, sending blood to every single bit of your body, providing you comfort and support and life and oxygen? Ladies, if you've got bras on, can you feel the bras on your body? another thing that's there all the time that we are so good at numbing out to and not noticing. Just for a second, bring your attention to your upper part of your torso and your chest and see what there is. Now we're going to move down to the lower half of our torso and our stomach and our abdomen. And for a minute, just see what's going on. Like I'm just a littlest bit hungry, but not quite ready for lunch. And now, the minute I thought that, I could feel my stomach going, "Oh, I think you'd like to eat." So you can notice that. Is your stomach full or empty, digesting or neutral? What else can you notice? Can you feel your hands resting against your abdomen? Because that's perfect. Now we want to come back to the breath and notice your stomach rising as you breathe in oxygen and relaxation and nurturing. Know that that's going to every single bit of your body. And then feel the tension flow out as you breathe out carbon dioxide and stress and ick. And just take a moment to be with that breath and just to allow it. Beautiful. Now, let's bring our focus to our upper legs, all the way to our knees. What can you feel? Can you feel the fabric of whatever you're wearing against your legs? Is there something resting on your legs? What can you notice about your upper legs? Do you have sore muscles? Are you stiff? Are you cozy? Just be curious and just see what there is to see. And again, there's no right or wrong or even good or bad. It's just noticing your body as it is and connecting with it. Good. Go ahead and bring your focus to the lower part of your legs. I can feel my knees because I'm sitting cross-legged and I'm a little stiff from it. Not bad, but I can just notice that. I can feel what I'm wearing. I can feel my legs resting against my chair. What can you notice about your legs, your lower legs? Finally, shift your attention to your feet. I am not wearing socks, and so I can feel the breeze of the fan that's blowing in my room. I can feel my left leg, my left foot resting on my right leg. I can feel my right foot resting against the bottom of the chair, supporting me and holding me up. What can you notice about your feet? They're on the ground. Maybe you can feel them connected to the floor. If you have shoes on and socks or sandals, can you really notice your shoes encased, your feet encased in the shoes? What does that feel like? Again, another experience that we have all the time that we just kind of blank out from. And it's okay that we blank out from it. I think we'd be on overload if we notice this stuff all the time. But it's nice to have the ability to be aware of it when we need to. Okay, one last time, bring your attention back to your breath, back to your stomach, and feel the gentle rising and falling of your breath. And feel your body bringing in oxygen and calmness and safety. And imagine that oxygen giving you the life that you live as it moves throughout your body. And then really notice the exhale and the release of the carbon dioxide and the tension and the stress and everything else ick. And notice your body relaxing just that little bit more with every exhale. Just take a couple moments with the breath, the inhale and the exhale, and see if you can really feel that breath move throughout your body. Okay, I think that's it for today. Thank you very much. I have one comment. Okay, so I hope that you stay safe and healthy. I hope that you appreciated this exercise. As always, I will say I would love to hear your feedback. This is definitely a fan favorite of me and my clients, and it's kind of put me half to sleep, so I'm a little in a good way. I want to encourage you to work with this. I think it's a beautiful thing to do if you have trouble sleeping, as I do. I will say when I do this in my office with clients, we quite often have the EMDR tappers going, and I find that that helps people stay it's a little complicated, but that it also helps people stay present. If you'd like to use bilateral as you do this, you could do slow, gentle tapping. You could do the butterfly hug, slow, gentle tapping. And to start with, you can follow this video as you tap and you bring that awareness to your body. And again, questions, comments, suggestions, please, suggestions, anything you want me to talk to or cover, I'm happy to do it. If I don't have the expertise, I am cool with bringing another therapist to help me because, I definitely have a strong skill set, but somewhat narrow. So there's a lot of stuff that I don't have any knowledge of. If you want me to cover that, I'll find people to do that. Okay. Be safe, be healthy.